Hey Collective, I'm Leela from Inner Peace Healing as well as Enough Said 78. Thank you guys so much for tapping in with me. Peace and blessings to you all. Collective, um, I like to give you guys refresher videos where I want to tell you like what's going on with your person, like at this moment, whether it's your divine counterpart, your twin flame, or somebody you have a soul connection with. So I want to know right now, um, what is your person feelings for as towards you, if you're with your person or not. I want to know how they feel about you right now. Okay. So spirit guides, can we know how the collective counterpart feels about them right now? If it's male or female, this is a collective reading. Okay, guys. Now this is your life. You know what fits for your life and you know what don't, because either your spirit guides have already told you and I'm just giving you confirmation, or this is something that's already happened for you guys. You possibly could be going through this now, or it could be coming towards you in the near future. So spirit guides, can you tell me how the collective person counterpart feels about them as of right now? How do they feel? What are their thoughts? Can we get in their head right now, Spirit? How do they feel about my collective right now? They feel like there's a tower here. They feel like that there is something, some type of trauma, some type of upheaval situation um, that's about to come out. They feel like that there's some type of secret you are about to find out about. Okay. um and they feel like that this secret, this is what they're worried about. They're worried about something that you possibly may not know about, you may not be aware, or maybe it's something that you could be aware about, you just need confirmation. Okay. But whatever this is, your person know that this will be the goodbyes between you and them. They know that this will be the ultimate betrayal that will definitely end you guys' relationship. Whether you talk to this person or not, they know that this is going to be the end. This is where you're going to draw the line. And this is where you will walk away and you will not return. Whatever this is that's about to be revealed. And it's coming towards you right now, collective. Whatever this is, this secret is coming towards you right now. It's coming. Yep. Either they're going to tell you or you're going to find out something through social media, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. You or somebody could come and tell you vocally. But whatever this secret is, you are about to find out. And once you find out this secret, collective, I do see things turning out good for you. You understand, spirit? Once this secret comes out, how is the collective going to respond to whatever this is that they hear? What is the collective gonna do? You guys gonna be kind of in your head, indecisive. You really ain't gonna know really what to do. You're gonna be kind of confused and discombobulated. Yep, but overall, the spirit guides are telling me you're gonna see it, in a positive perspective or in a positive way, and you're gonna just try to heal from this situation. You're gonna block it all out. You understand? You're gonna be like, see no evil, hear no evil. That's what's up, divine feminines and divine masculines. That's what's up. That's how you gonna be. And you just gonna keep focusing on yourself and becoming self-sufficient and independent and remain single. You are. You're gonna move on towards your 10 of cups. You're gonna move on towards your happiness and your stability that you can depend on. You're gonna move on, in a family dynamic situation. All right. But you're gonna move in silence. You ain't gonna let nobody know what you're doing. So spirit, is the collective gonna move forward with this counterpart once she or he find out this information? Are they gonna move on with this counterpart? Yes or no? Are they gonna move on with this counterpart? Even though whatever came out, yes, some of you guys, you're gonna move on with this counterpart. Even though whatever this is you're gonna hear about or find out about, you still gonna move on with them. Yep, you are. Spirit, how is the collective gonna feel? Um, what is this? What's gonna come out? What is the collective gonna find out that they didn't know? What are they gonna find out? Holy Spirit, what's gonna be found out? Show me. What's gonna be found out? That your person has, so ending came, death part came out in reverse. So somebody who your person told you that they wasn't dealing with and they let go of, you gonna find out that they lied to you, okay? And that they were still dealing with whoever this person is. You gonna find out that your person was still dealing with somebody that they told you they had ended it with. They could have told you they ended a marriage. They were no longer dealing with somebody, and you gonna find out that they lied. Spirit, who is this person that the collective person lied to them about? Who is this person? Who is this person, Spirit? Somebody who was doing a lot of magic spells, a lot of voodoo on them, who they were still investing into, who they were still helping out, still supporting. Who is this person? Who is this person, Spirit? They, somebody they forgave. They could have had a family with this person. They had children with this person. Okay, they had history with this person. Okay, insurance, a lot of things they had established with whoever this person was. They gave, you're going to find out that they went back to somebody that they had a family with, that they told you they ended it with. Some of them could have told you that they were getting a divorce, they were working, they were going through a divorce, and then they start pulling back. You understand? And stop, you start missing their calls and text messages and stuff, and you thought maybe they were just trying to, get things situated in their life, but they went back. They went back. They told you that they were done with that situation, but they wasn't. That's why it's not good to, be in a relationship with somebody who is just now freshly coming out of a marriage. You know what I'm saying? Because they may just go back. And then, you know what I'm saying? It'll be you and them back and forward until they really just release whoever they, you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes, 9 times out of 10, you the other person and they still married. They wind up releasing you as the other person and still try to mend things in a marriage. And then after a while, the marriage ends with them. You see what I'm saying? When they should have been ended the marriage. So, in other words, whoever this person is collective that did this to you, your counterpart, they really got played in the whole situation because now they trying to come back to you and they don't want you to know that they went back to this other person. You understand? Because they know that's gonna be hurtful to you that they lied. It ain't the point that they went back. It's the fact that they lied to you is what hurts. You understand? Like I trusted you, and then you gonna put me in a situation where you messing around with me, and you still messing around with whoever this other person is. You sleeping with me and them. That's nasty. You understand? You don't know what this other person doing. You don't know what he, you know what I'm saying? And your person just put you in a place where literally could have cost you your whole entire life by giving you something that could have, you know what I'm saying? You had to live with for the rest of your life because you was unaware of what they were doing behind your back. It's just the principle of your person lying to you. And so if you truly love yourself, this gonna put you in a place of feeling like, yucky. It's gonna put you in a place of feeling like you can't trust this person. But I see some of you guys are still gonna try to, move on in this relationship with this person. But you're gonna find out that they did go back to be with somebody that they told you who they had a family with or a child with or whatever. They went back and they tried to work on things with this person. They did. They tried self-elevation. They tried to work on things, to build themselves up. Some of them before they really just officially leave this person. They went back and tried to see if they could save more money or whatever, and knowing that they ain't gone well, they've been with this person all this time. They've been dealing with this person. They weren't able to save then. So what makes you think you're gonna be able to save now is what's crazy to me. You understand? What makes you think you're gonna be able to save now? Hold up, collector. Give me a second. Okay, collective. Yeah. So that puts y'all in a place you like, what's the difference now? So, but I guess you're gonna be able to overcome this, and you just gonna, some of you gonna remain single and just focus on just trying to get yourself together and move on in a happier dynamic with somebody else who you can trust. That ain't gonna be keeping secrets from you. You understand? Because see, this other person was keeping secrets, but now they want to come. Spirit, why do they want to come back anyway? Why they want to come back towards the collective? Since they did decide to go back and be with somebody else, now why all of a sudden you want to come back towards the collective though? Why you want to come back towards the collective? Because things didn't work out with this person here. Things didn't work out in this marriage. That's why they want to come back. Because it just not working. It ain't working with them. Whoever this empress is, this baby mama, or whoever this wife, whoever this woman is, it's just not working with them. They feel like they stuck. Feel like that they, you know what I'm saying? They can't be themselves. They can't be free. They stressing in this relationship. They feel like they can't grow here. Ain't no more love left in this place. Whoever this woman is or person is your counterpart was being with, they feel like ain't no more love there. They feeling hopeless. They don't even they self esteem and everything been shot in this 12-12 in this relationship. They coming in with and towards you because they going through a change that you already thought they went through. They gonna come in and try to fight for this relationship. You understand? After you guys find this mess out, after breaking your heart. You understand? Breaking your heart could have put you in a place of having bad health. Stress. Heartbreak is like stress. Number one killer is stress. They say that the number one killer for women's is, you know what I'm saying? Heart attack. Because of heartbreak, this person betrayed you, left you single. You didn't even know what was going on. Just left you. You at home worried. You was in this place right here. You was stuck in your head. Couldn't get this person off your mind. You know what I'm saying? You was overthinking. Just people ask you for stuff. You be like, just get it, just get it. You couldn't even make logical decisions for yourself. You literally wanted to just be by yourself. You didn't want nobody around you. You was just you felt alone. Like you in some of these situations you didn't even want nobody, your kids or nobody to know you was going through this. You went through this situation by yourself. Your person left you, just left and went back to somebody else who they you know what I'm saying. You thought that it was done with this person. And then spirit, the collectives, are y'all scared? Even some of y'all are literally scared to even deal with this person on that kind of level. You know what I'm saying? Because of all the trauma that was caused. Some of spirit, how was collective deeply for your heart to get broken? You saw this person as your everything. Yeah, this person just cut you off, just left abruptly, and your whole world fell, shattered, just blew up in your face. Didn't give you no clarity. This person didn't give you no clarity. Just left. You felt dumb and stupid. You did. You felt dumb and stupid when this person left. He left. Whoever this is, your counterpart left you in a dark place. You really just was. You didn't want to do nothing. You didn't want to do nothing. You thought something was wrong with you. You understand? And the reason why, because you needed to heal something that was going on with you collective, not just when you met this counterpart, but your counterpart triggered something in you. Your counterpart triggered how you felt like you was left in a dark place when somebody left you in your life, whether you was a child or an adult, you felt some type of abandonment was here. And when you would get in this place, being by yourself and going into your secret closet or hiding up under your bed covers and you know what I'm saying, sitting in a chair with your head covered or a hoodie on or whatever it was, it put you in that place of being safe. And this is what you did. You went back to your childhood collective and you got back in your place of your safe haven place to heal yourself. And now that you're an adult, you're realizing that you got some trauma you need to deal with. And so the spirit guides help you through this. If you hearing my voice and watching me right now, majority of you guys, you went through this dark night of the soul. Heartbreak is this is the dark night. When you get this heartbreak, you going through the dark night of the soul. And you everything is flashing before your eyes. All the things that happened to you when you was a child on up to how old you are now. And you supposed to learn, rejuvenate. That's why you go in solitude. Some people go in solitude in the jail, like R. Kelly. He in jail. See, but you could have been in jail inside your own home, inside your own mind. It's called spiritual jail. You understand? You was apprehended by the spirit guides to heal some things so that you can be about your father's business. You understand, collective? And so now that you've healed some things about yourself, some of you guys, and you healed according to God's will. Glory to God. Now, collective, you're able to withstand anything that comes before you where it doesn't hurt you like it used to. You understand? It doesn't break your heart like it used to. So this person doing what they did to you, your counterpart inflicted really truly some type of mechanism that helped you heal some things about yourself. You understand? That's why you're able to be in the energy that you are in whenever you find out whatever it is that is hidden that your person didn't want you to know, which they went back to be with somebody else. That's why you're able to be at peace about this situation and block it out and still keep, you know what I'm saying? Still keep moving on with your life like nothing ever happened. See no evil, hear no evil. You understand? That's why, because you in that kind of energy. You understand? You understand that when God say trust in no man, it is what it said and what is written. That trust in no man. You can't trust nobody. The only thing you can do is just accept what a person shows you who they are and respect it. That's on everything. But you had an agape love for this person. And you went in this relationship vulnerable with this person collective. I'm talking about all hands down. I'm talking about you put all hands down. You went all in. You didn't want to fight. You felt like this was it. And you trusted God that this was it. That this was indeed your person. But some of you did not know that your person was married, and some of you could have known that your person was married, and they told you that they was getting a divorce, and they didn't get a divorce. But they told you it was in the process. They've already submitted the papers and everything, and they went back, and you was wondering what was going on because you was investing a lot of time, a lot of finances. You was helping this person out. Some of y'all was helping whoever this counterpart is build a business and everything. You was helping them get good jobs, helping their life get in alignment. You understand? Because you felt like you was building and you and this person was building a life together. You felt like you and this person was going to be in the Ten of Cups together. But if you was trying to build with somebody who was still married and in a contract with somebody else, you already knew that was going to fall. You understand? You can't build like that. God is a God of order. And that's them still being tied in a marriage with somebody else and you trying to be in a relationship with them, that's out of order. You need to learn patience as well, collective. If this was the person for you and you knew that that person was married, then you should have told them to go get that sorted out. Once you get that sorted out and you go through, me and you, we can casually date But until you completely heal from that situation and air that out, we can't be together. You understand? There's some you still gotta heal from the hurt. Like we can work together and all, we can be friends, but for us getting into something serious, I'm not gonna invest all my time into you like this because it's too risky. And your person, this person manipulated you for sure. You was definitely manipulated 2020 on the timer. So spirit guys, the overall in this message, can you tell me um what is it that the collective is going to decide to do um throughout this entire message? What are the collectives going to do? Spirit. You guys tell me what the collective's gonna do. Ooh, what are they gonna do? Collective, you guys are going to allow whoever this counterpart is, and it's not for everybody, because some of y'all gonna take this person back. You're gonna allow this person to take responsibilities of what they have went through, and they're gonna lose you. Okay, they're gonna lose you because it's too much of a risk. You feel like it'll be a liability to you. You feel like it'll be so much, that you would have to overcome to even be with this person. And you feel like that working hard on this relationship again and giving it all your effort and emphasis, you feel like that this relationship would just take too much out of you. You understand? You just, right now you're just over it at this point. And that's for some of y'all, you're just over it at this point. Now, some of you guys, I see that you will be patient with whoever this counterpart is, and you will definitely try to balance things out after finding out this information that they went back to somebody else. Some of you may be in your head about this situation, still being in despair and still being hurt, not being able to be, heal because of what happened. And in this situation, you may need just a little more time to see and know what you want to do with this person. All right. Peace and blessings to you all collective. I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless you.